Once again, it's another rap bandit fiending, and I can't stand it. Wanna be down with the day glow, knocking on my door saying, "Hey yo yo," knocking on my door saying, "Hey yo yo." I got a funky new tune and a fly banjo. I can't understand what the problem is. I can't find enough to dealing with my own biz. How they get my name and number. Then I stop and think and wonder about a plan. Yo, man, I gotta step out town. You wanna call me up? Take my number down. It's 2222222. I got an answer machine that could talk to you. It goes, "Hey, how you doing? Sorry you can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number and we'll get back to you." What's the word, man? We are back. I might as well call myself Mr. Consistent because I told you I'm not playing. I'm putting it down. I'm around. And that's how it's going down. And I better not freestyle ever again. But check this out. It's your boy Debo, man. You know what? It's DeVell McAfee, man. The Scorpio King, man. I ain't gonna be and I'm never gonna be so this you gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with me. We here. What's the title? Let me see. I don't know. But I could tell you one thing. The boys are fighting. They fighting again. They going back and forth on Elon Musk's app and Beyonce's internet. I can't figure it out. I don't understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? First we got a list over here. Now we got people that want to challenge each other to a boxing match over here. Now, how this thing get started? What are you talking about, Debo? I'm talking about my man Stizz, Philly, and my man Froze, who's doing a great job at his morning show joint, man. So I want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? I respect both of those brothers. Respect. Now, I did my little researching to see how we got here because Stizz is challenging Rosenberg Froze, as I like to call him, to a boxing match. And I'm like, "How? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on, Stizz? You already got a boxing match that's ready to go down, man. We seen your shit go viral and everything, man. You out here adopting kids and everything, man." I ain't gonna hold you. Well, let's just talk about that real quick. Stizz was at a face-off, a boxing, face-off, if you will, because he had, Gillian Wallow has a boxing event coming up, and Stizz is a part of that. I don't know the other brother's name, you know what I'm saying, but respect to him. But Stizz went viral by bringing out his opponent's baby mother, I guess it's his ex or whatever, and pretty much she served the guy his papers on whatever the papers was, and from what I'm gathering, the papers was adoption papers. Like Stizz literally, no BS, and adopted his son or whatever, which is crazy. I love the drama. We all love the toxicity. We all love the drama. We're not gonna sit here and act like we don't love the drama. But that was a little too far. That was a little crazy right there, Stizz. What? I'm gonna call you Mr. Entertainment or something, man. I don't know what's going on. But I will say this: as much as I love the drama and all that stuff, man, one thing that got us here is Rosenberg Raw, doing his morning show, which is pretty much covering what was out there in the internet. You know what I'm saying? And he pretty much said his how he feels about the situation. He said he would have swung on Gilly and Wallow, but letting this thing go down like this and shit like that. Even though I don't know if Gilly and Wallow even knew what was happening, it must have been a surprise to them as well. But Froze, I'm not gonna sit here and act like Froze ain't funny, man. He funny as shit the way he put that together on how he would have done it, if he was the other guy. But I think Stizz didn't take too kindly to this. He took it as Froze is talking ish and wanted to challenge Froze to a boxing match, which was, I think, a little too sensitive, Stizz, on your part. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna want to be talked about, you can't really dictate how you're being talked about. You understand? If you're an entertainer, if you're in any shape, form, or fashion with a camera in front of you and the masses is cheering you on or booing you or whatever, you can't dictate everybody, you know what I'm saying, about how you are being predicted, good, bad, or indifferent. Now, I will tell you this. I feel like the reason as to why you're able to do that, because Froze is tangible. He's within the battle rap world, and you can get to him. You could just put you know Froze. You know what I'm saying? Not know him like that's your man, but you've been around Froze enough to be like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Y'all been in the same distance with each other in the same rooms and all that. So you're able to call him out. and shit. He's tangible that way. If it was somebody else's, a regular blogger that was just blogging about it, like, hey, we just seen this thing go viral where two boxers was about to box and this happened and the kid, you know what I'm saying? You probably wouldn't have done that. You understand what I'm saying? So, I know you to be a real one, Stizz, and that's cool. But I know Froze to be a real one too. And I see this kind of being odd, very odd. Now, here's the thing. There's such a thing called picking and choosing. You understand? Now, we're here wondering if Stizz did the picking and choosing because of Froze's, height, or dare I say, inability to be a pugilist in the boxing in the four corners, which we call the ring. And we're not saying Froze is a punk and shit, not whatsoever. I think Froze would give it up. Pause. But let's keep it honest, Stizz. You've been boxing and training for months for this event and shit. Froze just been sitting down in front of his microphone talking his shit, you know what I'm saying, getting his money and shit. And now all of a sudden you're like, yo, let's get this done by February and what? We like, whoa, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Why so why so fast? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, you see what's behind me. I this is what I do. I wouldn't even, I would have been asking for more time and shit, man. To get in shape is not just to be, bulked up and look nice on the outside. You got to get your wind up. You got to get your stamina, your endurance, everything else. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is just not looking good shape-wise. Boxing is a whole lot of other things that apply to that. You know what I'm saying? From road work to hitting the pads, heavy bag, the speed bag, all that shit, man. And training with the right trainers. Ooh, training with the right trainers is such a real thing out here, man. Because you could be training with a trainer that doesn't know your etiquette when it comes to boxing, doesn't know, how you could probably be a southpaw. You know what I'm saying? Or you could probably be a person like to slip and counter the jab. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of things, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes trainers want you to train the way they want you to train as opposed to learning their fighter and shit like that and what they can and can't do. Anyway, I digress. To say this, Stizz is a little bit crazy. I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one, Stizz. You're my guy. Do not take none of this disrespectfully or say, I'm just saying what it is, what I see. I have a list of people that actually called you out that, to me, to be honest with you, is in front of Froze. Froze is just a random thing to me. I don't know. Froze is just like Frozenberg. Why you want to box him? You know what I'm saying? Like, not for nothing, man. I would have loved to see you and my guy Show Off get it shaken. He challenged you. I don't know if you turned it down or you was like, but that's a good challenge. You know what I'm saying? In height, you know what I'm saying? Reach, shape, all that. That's one a lot of people go out to see. Not to see, you know what I'm saying, get your swinging on at Froze and shit like that. I just don't see that, you know what I'm saying? And as much as I feel like Froze could defend himself, I still kind of see that as a bullying tactic due to the fact that you're way more in shape than he is, you know what I'm saying? Because you've been practicing and been doing this, getting in the gym for months and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, let's not bypass your other fight. Let's get, you know what I'm saying? Win that fight. Because you know how this shit go. All this, you know what I'm saying? The tactics that you've done, going viral and all that, doing what you do. If you lose that fight, you're going to look bad. All right? You're going to look bad. You know what I'm saying? So win this fight. I'm not saying that you can't. I'll put my money down on you winning that fight. Don't get it fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But anything can happen in boxing. We know that. People always have a puncher's chance. I've seen the worst in shape boxers beat the best ones that's been in the gym for months on end. You understand? So this, just know this, Stizz, man. You're a great entertainer. I like I said, I ain't gonna hold you, my boy. That was funny to me. But, let's take it one step at a time. I don't know if what you did was actually for show, just for people to see, that you're not intimidated by these bloggers or people that speak about you. But Nah, man, this ain't it, man. Take Foles off your list. This ain't it. And Foles, you asking for 20K, man. Foles say, yo, I get in there with 20. That nigga Foles is about his money, man. Listen, I get in there for 20K. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all gotta pay me way more and shit. I'm probably the Lux and Mook of this motherfucking what you call it in the battle rap sense anyway. I probably get my ass kicked by the real ones in boxing, but in this battle rap shit, ping pow ping. I want 50 right now. 50K. Let's go. Yeah, man. But that's about it, man. It's just so unnecessary, man. It's Stizz, man. Fall back on that, man. Leave Frodes alone, man. Let Frodes do his thing, man. It's good to be talked about, you know what I'm saying, period. Because you're reaching the people and you're reaching the masses. But in this entertainment world, the only thing I'm asking you not to do is be sensitive towards people's talk about you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like don't let your ego or your pride, you know, get you out of character, man. Because you was a cool dude, you a smooth cat and shit like that. You don't got to challenge everybody. Taking one step at a time. I think that situation, that opportunity that's happening with Gilly and Wallow that you're doing is definitely a dope thing, and you can be the champion of that situation. Because if they're gonna continue that, you know what I'm saying, there's other things to come. There's other ways to build yourself up, build your city up, build, you know, whatever up that doesn't have to deal with, you know, unnecessary challenges and shit like that. And that's all I gotta say about that, man. Salute to Stizz, my guy. Salute to Froze. That's my guy too. You know, and I don't want to see none of that BS happening because I feel like it's a waste of time and it's unnecessary. There's other ways to get around things like a phone call or reach out or hey, tapping a nigga, you know, what's good about such and such or whatever. Not aggressively, but you know what I mean. Just talk it out. You know what I'm saying? Men got to get off Elon's Musk app and Beyonce's internet and start talking behind the scenes, man, to get a perspective and understanding. Because when there's too many eyes, too many ears, a lot of people like to hype things up and instigate, and they'll take it to a different place, you know. And I'm looking at two people I consider real ones doing unnecessary, unreal shit. With that said, it's your boy Debo. Like, share, subscribe, comment, please. I'm in the building, man. I'm doing this. It's the Big Homie Show. You understand? We here. I got a show at 7 tonight, man. Tune in. You know, we live. But with that said, sayonara and good night.